Sonia Beverly.
He is my own true love, dearest aunt.
True love? What would you know about true love?
I have read all the books.
You have read all the trash, and the trash is nothing compared to the real thing.
Mrs. Malaprop!
Oh, to be moved by a man.
Oh, Mrs. Malaprop!
Oh, to feel the proximity of his agenda.
Mrs. Malaprop!
Oh, to let his gentle caresses kindle the fires of flaming pomegranates deep within your genuflected assignation.
Mrs. Malaprop!
Make haste, simpleton!
Yes, Mrs. Malaprop!
Oh, I am overcome! Oh!
What ho, 'tis Thomas McGraw. Good Thomas, 'tis you. My friend, Mr. Fag. Good Fag, 'tis you. Here we both are riding the pot, the pot, the pot. The pot, the pot, we ride. We ride the pot, we ride the pot, we ride the pot, the pot, we ride. How is your master? Captain Jack, absolute, I no longer serve. Captain Jack, absolute, I have a new master now, you see. At present I'm employed by Ensign Beverly. You said no, no, no to the captain. Yes, yes, yes to the ensign. By my absolute, hello Beverly. How about a spot of wine? You've not changed for the better. A change I do not blame. For absolute and Beverly are one and the same. You mean absolute is Beverly, and Beverly's absolute. Now you know, but now you must keep your knowledge mute. His God in peace, curse my God, must be the Lord, his path to God. More speed along this path to Bath, gee up along to Bath. We're speeding along, speeding along, speeding along this path to Bath. My powder, oh, where is my powder? I need powder for my hair. My stupid, simple servant couldn't find none anywhere. I've got powder for my master, powder for his hair. I wear a wig, I always will. Imagine wearing hair. Tell me, why did your master choose to lower his rank? Why did he choose to demote himself? You may be perfectly frank. The cause is law. Where is my powder? Where is my powder? You can trust me. You'll be secret as a coach horse. Then her name is Miss Lydia Languish. Miss Lydia Languish. You know her. She's there inside my coach. He goes inside your coach. Yes, this God in peace incurs my God. Must be the Lord. This path to God. We on the dikes are going around with my God. We on the dikes are going around with my God. It's to come. We on the dikes are going around with my God. We on the dikes are going around with my God. It's to come. We on the dikes are going around with my God. We on the dikes are going around with my God. We're going to
Oh, what a wonderful story. Both dead, but for the sake of love.
Lydia, I herewith forbid the reading of novels containing descriptions of relationships based on femininity, masculinity, or anything in between.
No.
Oh, learn from me, child. This is not reality. Look here. A bold gentleman on a white horse galloping through the night to his true love. Oh, my dear, have you ever been close to a man who has galloped all night on a white horse?
Not yet.
And here.
Oh,
here.
I will listen no further.
And you will read no further, unless, if you wish, some Euripides, some sophistries, or Pluto.
Oh, you are so cruel.
Oh, far from it, child. I am only thinking of your happiness. Why, among the things I should do today is to call upon your future husband, Mr. Bob Acres.
Blech! I'll take the horseman any time.
Ah, Mr. Acres is a fine country gentleman.
I shall never marry him.
Will indeed. He is the man I've chosen for you. I am your legal guardian. Mr. Acres is a man of wealth, rank, and stagnation.
Do what you will, Aunt, but I shall marry my beloved Ensign Beverly.
Then you will lose your incredible inheritance.
I don't care.
Simpleton. I shall inspect these premises upon my return, and if I find one verb, one syllable, one word, one constable of trashy novel, I will be vexed to the point of perspiration.
Ooh. Ooh.
Excuse me, Miss Lydia.
Oh, Lucy! Do something amusing. I'm so distressed.
Miss Lydia?
Oh, Lucy! Come here at once!
Yes, Mom?
Oh, my pets! Oh, my glorious tales of true love and romance! What's this? Favorite sermon?
Oh, the decoy, Mum.
It's a trifle extreme, Lucy.
Yes, Mum. And, Mum?
I'm not your mum.
Yes, Mum. Well? Oh, Miss Melville. Miss Julia Melville is here, Mum.
What? Julia? Is it possible? Hey ho! Hey ho! Hey ho! Hey ho! Hey ho! Julia! Lydia! Julia! Lydia!
Lydia, you must tell me what's new in your life. Has Beverly yet made you his wife?
Alas, no, he hasn't. Boo-hoo. Come here, come cry on me. Mrs. Malaprop continues to simply say fie on me. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, the same to you. Julia, you must tell me what's new in your life. Has Falkland yet made you his wife?
Alas, no, he hasn't. Boo-hoo.
Come here, come cry on me.
Falkland continues to constantly spy on me.
Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, the same to you.
La 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 la.
My dear Falkland is tedious, but I love him so.
My Beverly awaits, but my aunt won't let me go.
So
I cannot remember a time in my life when I was more miserable.
Oh, Lydia, do I not look exquisite today?
Julia, I must tell you the latest. My aunt, Mrs. Malaprop, has found herself a lover. You would imagine then that she would be more indulgent to the affair of her only niece.
Oh, but my eyes are somewhat drawn, are they not?
But alas, since discovering the weakness of love in herself, she views me with an even greater suspicion.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My hair is magnificent, isn't it?
Her lover is a tall, red-haired Irish baronet by the name of
Sir Lucius O'Trigger, Mum.
I believe his name is Sir Lucius O'Trigger. My aunt and Sir Lucius have never met.
Oh, isn't my neck superb?
They only write to each other, and she writes to him using the name Delia.
And I myself deliver Delia's letters to Sir Lucius. To Bob a drop. The old skinflint thinks the letters are for Lydia.
And yet, despite her own caprice, she denies me my Beverly.
Oh, but what if, with age, I should develop liver spots?
My poor Beverly.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, but tell me, Lydia, why do you insist on marrying a poor, lowly ensign? He has no money. And if you marry without your aunt's consent, you will lose your fortune.
I know.
No pretty clothes, no pretty jewelry, no pretty underthings, no pretty makeup. Not very pretty.
I know.
Oh, but why are you purposely casting aside all material things?
Because love love, love, love will do. If I don't have Yorkshire pudding to go with my beef, love will do. If I don't have fancy pills for relief, love will do. If I don't have clotted cream for my scone, if I don't have vials of eau de cologne, love, sweet love will do.
If she don't have hazelnuts to go with her chips,
Love will do.
if she don't have Bristol cream for her sherry flips,
Love will do.
if she can't afford a roof up over her head,
If I can't afford a coffin when I'm dead, that's okay, 'cause love will do.
look at the boy, she's in love with romance. Wouldn't you just love to dance with her?
I don't need no Yorkshire pudding to go with my beef.
'Cause love will do.
I don't need no fancy pills for relief.
'Cause love will do. She don't have clotted cream for her scones. She don't need vials of eau de cologne.
Yes, I know.
Sweet love will do. I don't have no halibut to go with your chips. Love will do. I don't have no Bristol cream for your sherry flips. Love will do. If we can't afford a coffin when we're dead, if we can't afford a roof up over our head, come rain or shine, that's okay, 'cause love, sweet love. That's okay, 'cause love, sweet love. That's okay, 'cause love, sweet love will do.
Lydia! 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 Oh, she's probably off on another flight of fancy. Well, come in then, Sir Anthony Absolute. Come in.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Malaprop, but I hardly think it proper for me to visit a lady in her room with no one else present.
Well, you needn't worry, Sir Anthony. I won't attempt to seduce you.
Mrs. Malaprop, really?
Well, that is if you promise me the same.
Mrs. Malaprop, I would never...
There, Sir Anthony. Your lust is understandable. After all, I am a woman of considerable granularity.
But, Mrs. Malaprop...
Well, however, had I imagined you to be any less of a man of honor than you are, Sir Anthony, let me assure you that this occasion of you visiting me alone in my accommodation would have occurred much sooner than it did.
Yes?
Egad, the intricate little hussy has defiled my strict orders. Favorite sermons. Perhaps I've misjudged the poor dear.
Books, Mrs. Malaprop. No matter what the contents, you must read books. It is a vile habit for a young woman.
Oh, I beg to refer, Sir Anthony. Not all books are bad. Why, in my youth, I found that some of them provided a most marvelous first taste of dramatical parts of speech.
I cannot concur.
Oh, books, Sir Anthony. Good books contain words. And there's something so exciting about the infinite number of nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, articles, both definite and indefinitive. Yes, even dangling participants. Yes, something that makes them so excitingly oral.
Well,
And there's nothing so important in the perfect education of a young lady than early glottal experience. To find the thrill when you are young of rolling verbs across your tongue. Just pick a noun to join that verb. One happy couple, one thought superb. This is a part of the perfect education for a lady.
It's hardly the perfect education for a lady.
A woman should acquire a complete supply of tenses, conjunctions, roots, and prepositions. She should be known by the size of her grammatical thrust, rather than the sins of her emissions. She should taste the full sensation of all the parts of speech swimming round inside her.
Swimming round inside her?
Mouth together. When once she has tasted their succulence and tang, those little parts of speech are hers forever. Hers forever. To ravage a root, to gnaw a noun, to pick a prefix and toss it down. It is essential to womanhood to lick the language, to speak real good. This is the core of the perfect education for a lady.
It's hardly the perfect education for a lady.
Essential to the perfect education for a lady. Essential to
the perfect education for a lady. Mrs. Malaprop, while I do not agree with you on the matter of books, for indeed it is inadvisable, nay, almost corrupt for a young woman to read books, and while I do not agree with you on the benefits to be derived from sucking on a pronoun, and while I do not agree with your analysis of my being pushed to the edge of rape by the very sight of your magnificent endowments, I do in fact agree with you that the very best thing for your niece is a man.
Indeed, Sir Anthony, and I've chosen Mr. Bob Acres to be Lydia's husband.
Acres, that country fellow.
Ah, you know him. Charming, is he not?
He does have a certain air about him. It comes from his spending so much time in the stables with his livestock. Such associations contribute heavily to his malodorous qualities.
Well, I did think his oral was rather goaty, slightly feta.
Ah, I am glad you agree, Mrs. Malaprop, that Acres is not, perhaps, the most desirable bachelor available to your niece.
Oh, alas, then, Sir Anthony, I have no idea with whom my niece could tie the knot of holy matricide.
Ah, may I make a suggestion? A simple suggestion.
Go ahead, Sir Anthony. I myself have none.
A solid suggestion for your mental digestion. Mrs. Malaprop, I propose.
Yes?
My son.
Your son.
Good Jack.
Who's Jack?
My son. I will speak to him. My son is a captain. He's a good boy, a fine boy, very much like his father.
I'm sure he's a good boy. I'm sure he's a fine boy. But, Sir Anthony, I don't think it's worth the bother.
No bother at all. No bother at all. No bother at all. No bother at all. Without the shadow of doubt, without any question, you must admit Jack's a brilliant suggestion. My son is a captain. Your son is a captain. He's a captain in the King's old regiment. The King. A sterling example, an excellent sample of the perfect son. The father's own accomplishment. So Mrs. Malaprop. So Mrs. Malaprop. So Mrs. Malaprop. So Mrs. Malaprop. Without a shadow of doubt, without any question, my son is an absolutely, positively brilliant
tell me.
My son is a captain.
Without showing any disaffection. You know that he's young, but he's got your tongue. So what happens when he raises an objection?
Objection! Let him object if he dare. No, no, Mrs. Malaprop. Jack knows that the least pout puts me in a frenzy directly. My process was always very simple. In his younger days, 'twas Jack, do this. If he balked, I knocked him down. And if he grumbled at that, I sent him out of the room. But my son is a smart boy.
His son is a captain.
And he's smart enough to heed his father's voice.
I'll save the king.
He'll be joyously glorious, both happy and glorious, especially when I give him no.
His son is a captain. I'll save the
I've got my powder. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ha ha, Jack Absolute. Arr, Ensign Beverly. Ha ha, Captain Jack Absolute. Magnificent, marvelous man. Ha ha. What is it, fag? Simple servant.
It is an hour since I last polished the mirrors, Mum.
Very well, but don't let it wait so long until the next time.
Yes, Mum.
I'm not your mum. You call me Sir Simpleton.
Yes, Sir Simpleton.
Not Sir Simpleton, Sir Simpleton.
Sir Simpleton.
No, Sir Simpleton.
Not Sir Simpleton.
Not Sir Simpleton.
Yes, Mum.
Not Mum. Enter.
My God, these stairs are treacherous. I think someone's trying to kill me.
Falkland, my old friend.
Oh, by the way, Mum, there was a gentleman upstairs to see you. Shall I show him down?
He's down, Simpleton.
Very good, Mum.
How are you, Jack? Or is it still Ensign Beverly?
Still Beverly to my Lydia, Falkland.
Oh, Jack, why don't you convince her to go off with you at once?
What? And lose 2/3 of her fortune? Oh, no.
You trifle too long, Jack. Propose to her, woo the aunt, and get Sir Anthony's, your father's consent.
You are aware of Miss Lydia Languish's peculiar, singular taste in these matters of love. She prefers a lowly, humble, half-pay ensign, namely Beverly, to a wealthy captain in a distinguished regiment, namely Jack Absolute.
Oh, whoa.
Ah, yes, Falkland. But what of your own love, Miss Julia Melville?
I have not seen her, my dearest Julia, these several months. I fret for her safety. I lose sleep over her health. I am distraught with worry over her well-being. I have been away from her for far too long, Jack. I love her so deeply that I am in constant pain.
You know that she is here in Bath.
Nay, Jack, do not trifle with me.
Good Falkland, within this very hour she has arrived here in Bath with my father, her guardian, Sir Anthony Absolute.
These steps are treacherous, but don't worry. If I hurt myself, I'll pay. Oh, Jack.
Bob Akers, my old friend.
Good day, Jack.
Oh, by the way, Mum, there was another gentleman upstairs to see you. Shall I show him down as well?
He's down, Simpleton.
Very good, Mum.
You are my friend, aren't you, Jack?
Of course I am, Bob. And it is only because you are my friend that I would ask a favor of you.
Oh, anything, Jack. You don't hate me, then?
Not yet. My friend over there, Mr. Falkland, has been away from his lady love, Miss Julia Melville, for a considerable time, and he frets constantly. You live near my father, her guardian's place in Devonshire. Perhaps you can assure him as to her well-being?
But of course. I'll do anything for my good friend, Jack.
Good Bob. Mr. Falkland.
Miss Melville's Falkland.
The same. He is worried on the health and spirits of his lady.
Aha. She enjoys good health and spirits. Never saw her better in me life.
And not just a little on the pale side.
Never saw her better in me life.
I've heard she's been a trifle sickly, just a little bit indisposed.
Fault, sir. Only said to vex you.
Just a little indisposed.
She was the picture of perfection.
Damn.
Joyous and feeling fit.
I believe, sir, it bothers you she wasn't sick.
It doesn't bother me a bit.
It doesn't bother him one iota. It doesn't bother him a bit.
But in the absence of one's lover, slight melancholy wouldn't disagree. Have I been joyous, lively, entertaining?
I acquit you of all three.
The lady is so accomplished at harpsichord and song.
She sang when absent from my soul's delight.
Not quite. Quite wrong. She sang a song that meant a lot to me. It was, my heart's my own, my will is free. What's the matter with this fellow?
He's only happy to be reassured.
He's only happy to be reassured that she was the picture of perfection, joyous and feeling fit.
If music is the food of love, it shouldn't bother you.
It doesn't bother me a bit.
It doesn't bother him one iota. It doesn't bother him a bit.
You should have seen her dancing.
Dancing?
Sir, what then? It's society's obligation to dance.
And I suppose that she danced with men.
Oh, come, sir.
All right, I'll accept her dancing to a minuet.
What a prig.
I'll have you know she minuets very well, my friend.
She's even better. At a country jig.
A jig?
A jig.
With men? With men? Oh, no. Oh, no, no.
picture of perfection, a smile, a charm, a wit.
He's happy, she's so happy. It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother him. It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother him.
It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother him.
A bit!
Was it anything I said?
Nonsense.
I did so want him to be my friend.
And he will be, Bob, I assure you.
I like friends, but I don't seem to have many.
Perhaps if I may be so bold, another cologne.
I'm wearing eau de l'agneau.
A word of advice, Bob. Don't.
Oh, Jack, I'm distressed.
What, another one?
I've been rejected.
Oh, not again.
One Lydia Languish.
Lydia Languish?
Oh, it's good to have a friend like you to lean on at a time like
Well, don't
this.
count on it.
I've been promised her hand in marriage.
What, she promised a hand to you?
No. It was promised on her behalf by her aunt, Mrs. Malaprop.
Ah, I see.
But I find now that Lydia has rejected me in favor of a lowly, off-pay ensign, one Beverly.
Oh, that be too bad, sir. Well, don't worry, Bob. I shall find out what I can for you about this, Beverly?
Oh, I knew you were my friend, Jack.
Only a vicious rumor, I assure you.
You're my very best friend.
Au revoir. Le chapeau.
You do like me, then? Oh.
Insufferable goon. Ah! Alone at last.
Just the two of us, Mum.
Collect your things and fetch them to my son's flat directly. We shall await you below. Confound these wretched stairs. If I slip, somebody's going to pay!
Oh, this is my father. Quick, help him up.
Ah, Jack. Good to see you.
Yes, Mum.
No, your mum's dead. I'm your father.
Over here, father.
Huh, Jack, you're over there. I see. Forgive my mistake. But I have not seen you these several months. You have changed.
Only for the better, father.
I brought my barber with me. I thought perhaps...
Your barber, an excellent idea. I was just about to call for one myself.
Oh, well, no need for that, my son. Allow mine to do us both at one and the same time.
Excellent, good father.
Oh, my God. These steps are treacherous. If I twist my ankle in these high-heeled shoes, someone's going to pay.
Oh, what's that?
The barber, sir.
Oh, an excellent idea. Good of you to think of it, Jack. You won't mind if I share the fellow with you, eh?
A pleasure, good father.
Jack, I have made a resolve.
Sir?
I have resolved to have you make some figure in the world while I am yet alive. In a few weeks, Jack, you shall be master of a large estate.
Oh, sir, your kindness overwhelms me. Oh, such generosity. Well, you cannot imagine my gratitude. But surely you would not wish me to quit the army?
Oh, that shall be as your wife chooses.
A wife, sir?
I settle that between you.
A wife, sir?
Aye, a wife. Why, did I not mention her before?
You spoke of an estate, not a word of wife, sir.
Well, what difference does that make? Odds life, sir. If you have the estate, you must take it with the livestock as it stands, eh? Livestock, wife.
Sir, if my happiness is to be the price, I must decline the purchase.
Sir, it is your duty to obey.
Sir, my heart is pledged to another, a true and lovely beauty. Beside her, any woman that you might choose would be loathsome and ugly.
Sir, you shall marry the girl of my choosing. She shall be to the degree of absolute ugliness I choose her to be. If I wish it, she'll have a large hump and a nose looking more like a bump on the road. If I wish, she will not have two eyes of a pair. She'll have one Chinese at the size of a pea and the other as large as a Thames River barge with a fixed, unblinking, unnerving, maniacal stare.
I refuse.
I shall choose.
I refuse.
I shall choose.
I refuse.
I shall choose. I shall choose.
Let me tell you that regardless of the choice you make, I shall hate her.
Hate! She shall shall be to the degree of absolute hatefulness I choose her to be. If I wish it, she'll be such a shrew who could never be handled by you without help. If I wish, she will spit like a mountain on fire, on fire, on fire. She'll have arms like an ox and muscles like rocks and an aim that is true when she throws things at you, and a temper so god-awful hot she will make you perspire.
I refuse!
I shall choose!
I refuse!
I shall choose!
I refuse!
I shall choose! I shall choose!
For a father to act this way towards his son amounts to nothing less than a sin!
Sin! She shall be to the degree of absolute sinfulness I choose her to be. If I wish it, the girl's reputation will be known all over the nation and Wales. If I wish, she will never have learned to say no. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. She will not save her kisses like other sweet misses, but give 2 or 3 indiscriminately to any old two-legged masculine Romeo.
I refuse!
If I wish it, she'll be ugly. If I wish it, she will hate. If I wish it, she'll be sinful. If I wish it, she'll be 800 pounds. Have 1 eye, hands like hooves, ears like wings, feet like paddles, and a voice like a Valkyrie.
I refuse!
I shall choose!
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 I refuse!
I shall choose! I shall choose!
I refuse!
What a lovely day for a lovely walk. What a lot of lovely people making lovely talk. What a lovely dress, what a lovely shawl. What a lovely little prelude, lovely little prelude, lovely little prelude to the opening ball. What a lovely way to determine who might be at the ball tonight to rival you. What a lovely smile, what a lovely glance. What a lovely way to gather, lovely way to gather, lovely way to gather. Ammunition for the dance.
So I add another rival to my mistress's list. Captain Jack Absolute and Acres is dismissed.
Jack Absolute, you say?
Mrs. Malaprop's choice. I'm afraid your Master Beverly, afraid your Master Beverly, afraid your Master Beverly would not rejoice.
My poor Master Beverly, I fear for his survival when I tell him Sir Anthony's son is his rival.
I came to you first, this fact to discuss, so please put a penny into Lucy's purse.
What a lovely smile, what a lovely glance. What a lovely way to gather, lovely way to gather, lovely way to gather. Ammunition for the dance. La la la.
Here, you little simpleton, deliver yet another of my letters to Sir Lucius from Delia, his lover. Simple Lucy, do this, simple Lucy, do that. Lucy is so simple that her purse is getting fat.
What a lovely day for his big champagne. With all the lovely people, all the lovely people, all the lovely people on the North
A letter from my Delia.
He thinks that
is from Lydia.
My Delia.
But is Delia's the aunt, Mrs. Malaprop? I guess that I should tell him.
Dearest Delia.
But my purse says I can't.
Oh, Delia.
He wouldn't pay a penny.
Dear Delia.
If he knew it was the aunt.
What a lovely day for a lovely one. What a lovely people, lot of lovely people, lot of lovely people, making lovely talk.
You say the father and the aunt are proposing me as the rival to Ensign Beverly. Yes, Mom, it's the truth. My rival is me. Don't you think that information's worth a penny or three?
And now for some fun.
Father, father, up, Jack, up. I've been revolving, reflecting, considering your kindness, weighing, balancing, cursing my own blindness, and have resolved,
Up, Jack.
that up she shall be to the degree of absolute anything you chose her to be. Because my duty and obedience is all to you.
His duty and obedience is all to you.
My duty and obedience is all to you.
You've decided
To obey,
to do exactly
as you say.
You'll take the girl of my choice.
I hear but one. I hear my father's voice.
Oh, good son, Jack. Oh, then I wish to introduce to you Mrs. Malaprop, widow. Mrs. Malaprop, my son, Captain Jack Absolute.
You were right, Sir Anthony. He is gregarious.
Oh, Father, she's exactly as you described.
No, Jack, not her. She shall be to the degree of absolute anything I choose her to be. But to impose anything like that on you is something that I would never do.
She is fine, simply fine, the old hag will do. Her duty and obedience is all to you.
His duty and obedience is all to you.
But Jack, you are my son. I would never cause you such anguish. The girl I've chosen is beautiful, the lovely Lydia Languish.
Languish. Ah, yes. Short, red-haired, and, fat.
No, no, no. Beautiful at 17, with round and curving hips, high-colored cheekbones and full, moist lips.
I think I know her.
He thinks he knows her.
Smooth, subtle backbone.
How lovely, how true.
Only interrupted by a hump or two.
No, 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 no. Her eyes, Jack, her eyes are like us.
Wait! I think I know her.
He thinks he knows her.
Two shining eyes.
Yes, guaranteed to please.
One the size of Dover. And the other Chinese.
No, 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 no. Her manner, Jack, her manners like the...
Wait, I think I know her.
He thinks he knows her.
Her manner is so gentle.
Like a lily in bloom.
But now and then she'll pick you up and throw you across the room.
No! No, 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 no.
But father, it wouldn't matter if she were ugly as a shrew.
But she's not.
It wouldn't matter. I will do whatever you wish me to.
He will do whatever you wish him to.
Because my duty and obedience is all to you.
His duty and obedience is all to you. You see there.
Oh, well. Let him have his fling. Let him discover the shallowness of youth for himself. Yes, I'm just a bit older, mature and true like a full-bodied wine. Thank God that the hell of pubescence is no longer any real concern of mine. Love comes to those a bit older like a meal of pheasant, truffles, and greens, while love to a mere adolescent comes more like a plate full of beans. So hear me now, all you modern young lovers. The only problem you've got is your youth. If you young men were wise men, you'd all soon see that those young giggling virgins have nothing on me. So yes, I'm just a bit older, all shot with arrows from Cupid's bow. But new love makes my heart all a-quiver, even though I'm an old, experienced pro.
La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Oh dear, how gorgeous can a person be? Oh well. Falkland!
Julia, what a
What are
surprise.
you doing in my closet?
Closet? Yes, it
Oh,
is
I
a
hope
closet.
you've not mussed or creased any of my frocks.
Oh, it's so good to see you again, Julia.
Falkland, please explain your presence within my closet.
Well,
Without.
without?
Come in.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Now, before you explain yourself, do you like my hair?
Julia, I have been distressed by the reports of your neighbor, Akers. He told me of your high spirits in Devonshire during my absence, and of your singing and dancing.
Oh, Falkland, I do love you. But at the same time, your constant spying on me is becoming very unnerving. Your never-ending suspicions and disguises.
Surely you exaggerate.
Through the hills I'll walk at dusk like I often do.
Those bushes that you water every day just after tea. I wish you wouldn't drown them, 'cause those bushes, they are me.
When I sing in church, standing at your pew, I sit down very gently. It will be you.
It will be me.
I know you really trust me.
If I did, I'd be insane.
I never want to see you.
Oh, please, I want to see you. You've got to let me see you again. Julia! Julia, you're back.
Indeed, David. Do you think I become it so?
You're quite a different creature. Believe me, Mum.
Dress does make a difference, David.
'Tis all in all, I think. There, Master, you're completed.
Yes, and about time, I should say. Is the table ready, David? My dinner guests will be here any moment.
The table's prepared, Master. Who'll be dining with you this evening?
David, considering that this is the occasion of the season's opening ball, I have requested the presence of only my special friends. One is Sir Lucius O'Trigger. The others are two of the most charming ladies in Devonshire from an estate not far from my own.
Shall I employ my methods of French service, Mum?
We all know that French is in vogue, David. Of course you shall.
Oui, oui, Mum.
I'll get the door, David. You attend the table and prepare the meal. Ah, Sir Lucius O'Trigger, welcome to my lodgings.
Go away. Be gone. I hate to tell you this, Acres, but I am not alone.
Oh, the ladies. Let me introduce you, Sir Lucius. Miss Porker, Miss Woolly Baba, Sir Lucius O'Trigger. Come in. Let the ladies in, Sir Lucius.
But Acres!
Friends from a neighboring estate. This way, everyone. The table is set and waiting. Come, my friends, you're right on time. Dinner is served, enjoy. Now, the seating arrangement I always prefer is girl, boy, girl, boy. You're here, my dear Miss Porker. I've things to tell you about, and I can't wait to see you rotting about your plate with a cute little snout. You're here, Miss Woolly Baba. Oh, what a thoughtful host I am. And due to your different persuasions, Miss Porker gets mutton, Miss Woolly the ham. Sir Lucius, you're there, a thorn between two roses. I'm so glad you're all here to buck me up, to bring me cheer.
Good Acres, you are feeling some distress.
I am failing in love, I must confess.
You must tell us all about it.
Just to think of it pains me. But I'll try. Just because I love my pig don't mean I can't love a woman. Just because I love my sheep don't mean I don't need a girl. Just because I spread manure don't mean I can't smell perfume. Just because my stable's full don't mean mean I ain't got no room in my heart for a girl? Oh, last night I stayed up and I sobbed, 'cause I realized that I had been robbed. It seems I've got a rival for the girl of my dreams. It's one of those city boy, get the country boy schemes. Nothing left for me to do. Even cows can chew their cud. Guess I'll take me out to pasture. Maybe be an A1 stud. Just because I'm humble pie. I lost a filly I adore. Just because I love my livestock don't mean I can't love and feed one more. David, wine, beat. Wine, beat more, beat more.
Oui, oui, Mom.
Sir, do you prefer brandy?
You have a rival.
Yes, an ensign in Her Majesty's service.
And I have a rival. He's a captain in the army.
Really?
Rivalry is rampant. A disease that must be stopped. Mr. Akers,
Sir Lucius?
this means war.
Do you think so?
We must demand satisfaction in the field of honor. Honor, sir. You must defend yours. I must defend mine. Together, we must defend the institution itself. Come, sir, sit down and write as I dictate.
Odds bullets, Sir Lucius. You are an inspiration. I shall defend my honor in an honorable manner.
Begin now. Sir.
Sir. That's too civil. I'm in a rage.
Sir.
Sir.
In order to avoid any confusion that might arise.
Honor with confusion?
Right.
That might arise.
By our both addressing the same lady.
Aye, there's the reason. The same lady.
I shall expect the honor of your company.
I'm not inviting him to dinner.
Will it not be a feast for your honor?
Aha. Of your company.
To settle our pretensions.
Pretensions. P-E-R.
At Kingsmead Fields.
Ah, good location. P-R-E.
This very morning at dawn.
What? So soon?
If 'twere done, 'tis best done quickly.
Aye, the bard. Perfect.
Remember, Akers, it's not only our honor that's at stake, but the honor of the Empire.
Really?
Come, sir, to the ball.
The Empire?
Quickly, there's no time to lose.
Yes, Sir Lucius.
Excusez-moi, Mom, would you prefer the red or the white?
What's the matter, Bob? Something here for me?
It's a challenge, not for you.
For Ensign Beverly.
Will you seek him out? Confirm the rendezvous.
rest assured if I confirm it, assured if I confirm it, assured if I confirm it, he'll confirm it to woo.
You are my friend, tell him I'm no fob.
I will tell him you are known as Mighty Fighting Bob.
Many thanks. Many thanks.
Captain Absolute.
Do I know you, sir?
You know my Delia, and I know you'd be betrothed to her.
To your Delia, sir, you've wrong conclusions drawn.
I'll demand my satisfaction, demand my satisfaction. It brings me feel at dawn.
You mistake me, sir. I know your Delia not. I don't know you.
You'll not succeed, my dearest Lancelot.
Sir, you do me wrong.
Kingsmead Field at dawn.
What a lovely night, best we can recall, for the grand occasion of the grandest season, grandest of it
Listen, thou perverse one. Just what is your objection? This Captain Jack Absolute is worthy of your infection. He's kind, genteel, and handsome.
And so is my Beverly aunt.
But Absolute can keep you in a fashion that Beverly can't.
If I can't have Beverly, no one will do.
You're making a big mistake. They're coming.
I'll not meet him, for God or anyone's sake.
Lydia, come out of there at once. Lydia! Lydia!
Mrs. Malaprop, we are here.
I must beg your pardon, sir.
What for? I must beg your pardon for my son's reluctance. Where is your niece?
She's behind this door.
Hey ho, why are there no hails of hello from this wretched Captain Absolute?
You see, she won't even look at me while you're around.
Speak to her, you're not a mute.
Mrs. Malaprop, you're looking cute.
Not her, the girl inside.
My affluent supporter has gone out with the tide. Lydia! Lydia!
Hey ho, why is it oh so clearly apropos that his eagerness is just as low as mine?
She's gone. She's having us so long.
Speak loudly, sir, chastise her rude design. Speak loudly through this doorway.
Lydia, show your breeding.
Insist the girl emerge. It's all those books she's been reading. Speak.
Lydia!
Louder.
Lydia!
Louder.
Lydia!
Louder.
Lydia!
Louder.
Lydia! Please show no surprise.
Surprise. Louder.
Lydia!
Louder.
Lydia!
Louder.
Lydia!
I don't believe my eyes. It is my Beverly.
Beverly.
Beverly!
Stop! You're all as mad as Bedlam! Or has this fellow been playing us a rogue's trick? Sir, I demand to know if you are my son or not. Speak for your mother, you dog, if not for me.
Yes, who are you?
I'm Jack.
He's Jack.
I'm Jack.
He's Jack.
And I'm caught in a cul-de-sac.
I demand to know if you are my son, sir.
Brother, I must speak with you alone. I am your own true son, and I acted as you would have acted. You see, I'm madly in love with this beautiful girl, the one to whom you had me contracted. But to enrage her aunt, she decided to only marry into poverty. It was then I said to myself, what would my father do? So I invented poor Ensign Beverly.
That's my boy. You have my wits.
I give my thanks.
My eye for beauty.
A gift.
You are my son.
A welcome rank.
You've done your duty.
Good father. Ha ha.
Hey ho! You're Jack.
I'm Jack.
You're Jack.
I'm Jack.
Then take your picture back. Jack. So now there will be no elopement.
No, nothing. I will never give consent. In this letter, he called me an old she-dragon.
Old she-dragon.
The lad is obviously bent.
Come, Mrs. Malaprop, forget and forgive. Remember, youth is the season made for joy.
Youth, Sir Anthony.
Youth, dear lady.
For his youth, I'll forgive your boy.
Jack.
Yes, Jack. My niece will take you back.
Not Jack.
Yes, Jack.
Not Jack.
Yes, Jack.
I will never take you back.
Mrs. Malaprop, we leave them all alone. They'll work it out themselves on their own.
You're Jack.
Yes, Jack.
You're Jack.
I'm Jack.
I will never take you back.
Madam, might I have the honor of this dance?
Jack.
You know my name, good lady?
Jack, it's me.
Madam, your voice is not unlike that of a very close friend.
Jack, listen.
A gentleman friend, I might add.
Jack, look at me.
God, Falkland! Shh! Falkland, what on earth?
Jack, I am in disguise. The better to keep a closer watch on Julia so that no harm might come to her.
And not spying on her, Falkland.
Oh, Jack, I have received a letter from Julia insisting that she speak to me at once.
Ah, good news. But you don't seem the whit happier for it, Falkland.
Yeah, well, I am, Jack, but I...
Oh, confound your butts! You never hear another word that would make a man bless himself, but you damn it with a butt, confound your butts, sir!
Jack, don't you think there's something a little forward, something indelicate in Julia's haste to forgive? Women should never sue for reconciliation, Jack. That should always come from us.
I have not the patience to listen to you. Thou art incorrigible. Let me see you at my lodging before 6. You will accompany me on a duty at dawn.
Oh, the dreariness of men, my dear. But come, perhaps we can discover some consolation in our mutual miseries.
Perhaps.
My misery is that I'm in love with a suspicious skulk of a man. He spies on me. He lies to me. He treats me as only a criminal should be treated. But the passion he arouses in me is beyond reason. Alas, I shouldn't love him, but I do.
You shouldn't love him?
Oh, but I do.
Oh, my Julia, I have proved you to the quick. And with this useless disguise, I throw away all my doubts of you.
Oh, Falkland, how could you? How much more do you expect me to put up with? First you're lying, then you're spying, then you're asking for reports of my behavior, and now this! Look at you! You've ruined one of my finest gowns! Oh, you are too cruel!
I must pursue my Julia and restore the love that was. We should know
you may have, I can assure you mine surpass them. Do you know who my Beverly proves to be?
Oh, I will now own up to you, Lydia, that Falkland informed me of the whole affair. Believe me, had I really supposed you to be serious about marrying a lowly ensign, I would have done everything in my power to steer you from such a silly, disastrous course.
So, I see I have been deceived by everyone, but I don't care. I shall never have him.
Lydia! As the dawn approaches, find suicide and parricide going on in the fields.
Calm yourself, good aunt.
Oh, listen to this man. 'Twas he enveloped the ghastly affair to me.
I shall not delay for a moment to reveal all the information in my power to do so, Mum.
The duets. Tell of the duets, quickly.
Yes, Mum. The first antagonist on the field of honor is...
Field of honor? Goodness!
Is my master.
Captain Absolute? My former Beverly?
Battling it out with Mr. Akers, it would seem.
A former suitor? A former rival for my affections? They're fighting for my love, oh, Jack!
And then I do know that Mr. Falkland was
My
also...
dear Falkland? Oh, I've acted too hastily. My poor, misjudged Falkland, about to etch his fate on the field of honor.
And you spoke of others.
My jealous captain aims to slaughter more.
That Irishman, Sir Lucius...
Oh, Trigger, my own Sir Lucius. Oh, the peril. Oh, his Delia must be by his side to nurse his wound should any expire. We must go to them quickly.
Oh, I pray it is not too late. The first glimmers of the light of dawn are beginning to show.
Tally-ho!
Yes, Mum.
I'm not your mum. Sir Anthony! Sir Anthony! Cuckoo! Sir Anthony! Come quickly, there's foul philanthropy festering in the fields at dawn, alack. There's no time to waste. Come quickly, you must come with me. Come along. Oh, excuse me, I'm awfully sore. It's really quite rude of us. I know, but
Mr. Akers, I believe the distance to be far too great.
I tell you, Sir Lucius, the farther he is off, the cleaner I can take aim.
And I suppose you'd aim best of all if he was completely out of sight.
Yes, Sir Lucius. But I think that the distance of at least...
Ensign Beverly II and I must settle the matter of distance. But tell me now, Bob, in case of an accident, is there any little will or commission I can execute for you?
I'm much obliged, Sir Lucius, but I don't understand.
Consider the fact that in a short while, a bullet may enter your body.
Good heavens!
To wait until then to ask of your family, really, I feel is quite shoddy. Therefore, I ask you, what is your choice? Be pickled or sent away home? Or would you prefer to lie here in the Abbey? Or off in a deep catacomb?
Sir Lucius, you take away my breath.
These are things that are done as a rule in a duel to the death. Consider the fact that you'll be receiving a shot from a gentleman's gun. How would you stand?
Sideways, of course, with a target so small he's undone.
If a bullet goes in the right side of your body and hits nothing vital about, I venture to wager by standing like that, it'll hit something on its way out.
I'll stand the way you say to save my breath.
These are things that are done as a rule in a duel to the death. Consider the fact that over that hill I see two gentlemen come.
You say they are come. We'll stand our ground. We won't run.
Run, you say? The devil we won't. Do as your valor demands. Your valor, your honor.
My valor and my honor are oozing right out of my hands.
Now I do believe we've covered all the points. Tickling and bereaving, consequence of leaving, position for receiving. Oh, we've forgotten the words you should say with your last and final breath.
No.
These are things that are done as a rule in a duel to the death.
Aha, Sir Lucius!
Aha, Captain Absolute.
Jack.
Bob!
Beverly.
Falkland.
Falkland.
Falkland. Acre.
Beverly.
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 Jack.
Jack. Beverly.
Falkland.
Falkland.
Beverly.
Jack.
Jack.
Beverly.
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 Not with Jack.
No, not Jack. Beverly. Oh, stop that. I will not be trifled with. Honor is at stake. And if this cowardly harlequin Bob Acres does not care a fig for his honor, then I do not care. But I, Sir Lucius O'Trigger, will defend my honor to the hilt.
Bravo!
Come, Captain Absolute. We will settle our quarrel.
Though I know not of my offense to you, sir, I too will defend mine honor.
Do not plead ignorance, sir. I know of your love for my fair Delia, and she shall have none but me.
As I have already told you, sir, I know your Delia not. On guard!
On guard!
A voice from the path from birth. Hey ho, my Lydia has lost her wrath. She's coming from the path from birth. Hey ho!
Hey ho, hey ho.
Hey ho,
Hey ho! This is not my love's hey ho. Then it must be she has forgiven you again. My love that was. She shouldn't love you, but she does. Ow!
Hey ho, hey ho.
Hey ho! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha!
never hey-hoed me before.
Till the end of time, I'll hey-ho you much more, my love.
Hey-ho!
Hey-ho!
You almost died for my love. Beverly never did that.
Aha!
My Delia, how dare you, my Delia.
Your Delia? Sir?
Do you deny your own writing, good lady?
I am your Delia,
Oh, my God.
your beloved Delia. 'Tis I,
Lucy.
Lucy.
Why, Lucy.
Methinks simple Lucy's purse is getting too fat.
To demonstrate, Captain Absolute, that I have no ill feelings towards you. Since you have taken this lady from me, I'll give you my Delia too.
Aha! I'm obliged to, sir. But I'll have both my hands full without her. However, there's still a bachelor in this mob. Donate your Delia to our good friend, Fighting Bob.
Arrest! If there is any pairing off to be abolished, I shall be the instrumentation of it. Maestro, if you please. Lydia, do you?
I do.
Captain Jack?
Me too.
Julia, my dear?
Will do.
Falkland?
I'll be true.
Yes, right!
And Lucy too.
Sir Anthony, you're mine.
Gadzooks.